probably going to be called Planet Coaster Episode 1, but maybe not of the beta. But it's really like the 4th episode that we've done. So rather than playing the career mode, which is fun, but is very scenario-based, like gimmick-based, you know, here's a big tree, build an eco-friendly park around this big tree. I'm gonna play the challenge mode. Alright, so we're gonna make a challenge park here, and we're gonna call it Northernlion's Fun House and others. Okay, we're gonna call it Northernlion's Fun House, because that makes sense. A medium difficulty is fine by me. We're gonna start with basically a park entrance and nothing else. In fact, we only start with $4,000. What did I think it was? It said 25 on the screen, but 4 is also fair enough to get your park started. I built a coaster that people love. And by people, I don't mean rational people in the real world. I mean the digital people in the game. We're going to try to just place that. We'll build some custom coasters, of course, over the course of this, but I finally built a coaster that was, like, not garbage. So I think rather than having one roller coaster, which would be impressive, but maybe not that profitable, we want to have, like, 2 rides that are family-friendly, you know, quick turnaround times, and then people will pay to use those rides, and eventually we'll get enough money to start opening our own custom roller coaster. We're going to place our first ride here, and then we're going to place our entrance over here, and we're just going to make pretty much a straight queue to the end, and then we're going to place our exit like over here, and the idea is that you're going to exit, and then you're going to have like a bunch of food and gift shops and stuff, so that maybe they're more likely to buy stuff because they're excited. So basically I want to have 2 rides that both use the same area to exit. So we're going to build like a quick little area over here that basically, ooh, I'd like to delete that because it doesn't look right, that basically has a bathroom and a hamburger store, if possible. So it's gonna look kind of bad for a while. A little bit of time to get out of the ride before they, you know, clog up the chief beef stand here. And we'll put some Cosmic Cow milkshakes next to it, and we'll put a hot dog squad thing there, and we'll put a... I mean, we might as well put a first aid station down, and we definitely want to have restrooms as well. Okay, so that's kind of like our first, you know, food court style thing here. We'll just call this the Food Court 1 right now. You know, we basically got one ride that's not even that cool. We got a weird little, you know, penile stub of a path here. And we don't even have garbage bins or benches, or the ability to use generic garbage cans, I suppose is what I'm saying here. And, you know, you never estimate properly the amount of garbage cans you need. You always think, oh, you know, I got 2 garbage cans. People will walk around looking for them. In my experience, people in this game will not walk more than like a quarter of a second to find a trash can. So, the other thing that would be smart for us, although it's probably a little early, is maybe get like 1 janitor and 1 mechanic. Even though we only have 1 ride, you know, we don't want to forget about it later. So I'm going to unpause, and honestly, this ride should be open now. Here, we got 1 family, and I hope they brought their wallets. More people. Oh, look at that! 1 ride is perfect. They've all exited the Hall of the Mountain King. And you know what? We've got to go through some different music here, because I've been listening to Flight of the Valkyries for 100 freaking years. You know what? There we go. Give me Ride of the Val Kitties. I'll accept it. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back down to speed not 3. See how people feel about this park. It's like the freaking floodgates have opened here already. It's the same freaking thing as just played on a glockenspiel. I wish there were more rides. Park entry's free. The queue looks fast. That'll change. Sometimes when you throw down a bench, it's fucking, you know, 28 days later. People just immediately go apeshit for it. Okay, this song is 10 times more annoying, but I appreciate it. Oh, there we go. That's the old classic, that old Bon Mo. Going to just put down another ride, and we're gonna put it down like right here. In fact, we could actually put it down like behind this, and then you get a nice view of the back of the restaurants and all, like, you know, the old grease getting poured out and stuff like that. I can't deny, people go apeshit over the whirly rig. And it's not gonna be the most impressive queue of all time, at least to begin with, and people will probably say, I'm not waiting in the queue that long to go on, you know, 1. But the turnaround time for this ride is extremely fast, you know, it's not a very long It's not a long ride, but it will change your life forever. I can assure you, it will change your life forever. Is that what we're gonna do for this series? I'm gonna be a weird role-playing, like, Hannibal Lecter opening his own amusement park? You should really check the food court, Clarice. We'd love to have you for dinner. Whirly Rig 1 looks too gentle for me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Okay, so we'll be like, hey, you want to go on this kids ride? Dope. Watch out, you don't want to get shot by the bandit. Freaking $100 for a barrel slide? Are you kidding me, dude? Here, I'll pay 40 bucks for a campsite. What does this have to do with the concept of this weird, like, octopus ride? It has nothing to do with it. There are, like, 100% going to be YouTubers who make amazing themed parks in this. I'm not gonna say that... Oh god, this song. I forgot. I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna be that guy, but what I will say is that don't expect me to be that guy right off the bat. I can't focus with this song. It's actually flooding my mind. You know what's pretty cheap in the game? Are trees. Well, we'll just go to nature here. A small bush collection? No, I don't want to get into politics. Let's be honest, this is a cheap park, dude. There we go, 38% thanks to the trees. I can live with that. How's park management doing this month? We've lost $600. That's bad. Yeah, we lost $700 this month. And what was our profit on shops and facilities? Minus $60? Excuse me? How much money did you make? Last month you made $32. What was that, 3 cheeseburgers? People go crazy over the milkshakes. They're losing their dang minds. Finally, we got some people buying burgers. We need to look into the break-even. Why are you not going to Chief Beef? I don't understand. You lost me $400 last month making burgers nobody wants to eat. It seems like it would be wise, as much as it might seem like overkill and it's going to initially cost money, it might be wise to build a Cosmic Cow milkshake. Because I believe that's probably, I was going to say that's probably making us the most money. But actually, apparently First Aid 1 is making us the most money, at least that month, which is a terrifying idea. We got a nice park, though. People come in, they go, eh, great ride, and then they go over here, and then they get, oh, I'm gonna leave the park. No, I'm not. I'm getting on the Whirly Rig. Nobody goes to Chief Beef. The Hot Dog Squad does okay. Why are you not going to Chief Beef? You walked up. You clearly said, I want to go to, I want to get a hamburger. And then you decided, not like that, though. Are you kidding me? Okay, you know what? Chief burgers are now $6. How do you feel about that? Is it the burgers are too expensive? Is that the concern? We're selling expensive burgers? How do you feel? Milkshakes? Yeah, that's right. Milkshakes. Okay. How much money have you made this month? Nothing. How much does it cost me to leave you open? You know, am I providing health insurance for these Cosmic Cow milkshake workers? I'm not saying we shouldn't. I'm just saying, you know, we gotta watch the bottom line here. Business is not necessarily booming. The teacups are not bad. I don't really want to make a family-specific park, but we sort of, you know, need to keep the lights on right now because these are the cheapest rides available. So, where's the teacups? Where do the teacups go? See, the teacups go here, exit into the same queue that these exit into, and just queue out the other side. I just want this to perfectly intersect with the path here, but clearly that's not really the way things are going here. It looks a little hideous. And the more bends you have, the less efficient your queue is, actually, which I don't know if it actually affects things that much, but people will not stand on like a 90-degree hairpin turn, so... And then we say good to go, but you know, you're right, we can't call this Teacups 1. This is the Madrina's Boys Wild Ride, sponsored by Madrina's. All I'm suggesting is that the existence of this ride means that now there's 3 rides in the park. And with 3 rides in the park, hopefully that neutralizes a lot of the, I wish there were more rides. Let's be honest. You know and I know that this is just the freaking teacups, dude. We don't need to, like, belabor the point. This is just the dang old teacups. Nobody's gonna be super impressed with that. On the other hand, if it makes people happy, it can't be that bad. Let's go, select building, demolish. We got 500 bucks back. Look, we needed the money, even though we're gonna lose it like immediately here, but we're gonna place a restroom for 200 bucks, and then we're gonna say done, and that's just, and we're gonna place a Cosmic Cow milkshake. People cannot get enough of the Cosmic Cow milkshake. What we are not going to do is place a Chief Beef. Honestly, as ridiculous as it may seem, I think a second Cosmic Cow milkshake right next to the other Cosmic Cow milkshake might be the right way to handle things. There we go. And it looks hideous, I'll be the first to tell you, but as long as people will actually go to it, and they won't? Come on, I just want to see one person go to this. I just want to see one family. They got stuck? Are you actually kidding me? Thank you for using the trash can, by the way. We're making money. We're making money again. Yes! They will buy Cosmic Cow milkshakes. People will read again. Alright, this park, it looked like for a little while we were going to find ourselves in actual hell. But although we're not making a ton of money, and we may actually still be operating at a slight loss, I think given time, we've actually reached a certain level of equilibrium, which is extremely important. How much money do we need to start building coasters? Honestly, I'd say the first coaster, if we get to like $6,000, we could probably make. Which is a long way away still. Make money. Money! Enter! Enter the ride! Wild Blue 1, which, as we all know, is Lara Croft's hang glider. It takes way too long to ride, dude. I mean, this park pretty much exclusively exists to sell milkshakes at this point in our life. I think I am gonna, like, as much as we've maybe reached an equilibrium this month, we made $156. Amazing. If one of our rides goes down, we're dead. And, I mean, I really don't want to get to the point where I'm charging to use the bathroom. I mean, that's probably the kiss of death, right? Are people still saying this is good value? Okay, well, if it's good value, you know, you just, that's the kiss of death, boy. Paying $5.50 to go on the teacups. You know, the rides are bringing in our freaking, all of our money right now. It's still really good value. Okay, but you know what? Paying $6 to wide the, to wide the whirly rig now. It just, like, you can only fit, like, 10 people on this ride at any given moment, and then it takes, like, a minute to go. So no wonder the queue takes, well, I mean, how long does the queue take? 19 minutes. Yeah, you know what? I think we should shorten the queue. I don't want people waiting in line for 19 minutes when they could be out here buying milkshakes or paying $15 to use the toilet.